Welcome to first session of chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. An equation of the form ax equal to b or ax plus b equal to 0 where a not equal to 0 is called a linear equation in one variable. We have studied in the lower classes about linear equation in one variable. Now, an equation of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b are not both 0 is called a linear equation in two variables. The variables are x and y. Two linear equations in the same two variables are called a pair of linear equation in two variables. The most general form of a pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, where a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 are real numbers such that a1 square plus b1 square not equal to 0, a2 square plus b2 square not equal to 0. A pair of linear equation in two variables can be represented and solved by one is graphical method and the other is algebraic method. Graphical method. The graph of a pair of linear equations in two variables represented by two lines. In 9th standard you have studied that a linear equation is represented by a straight line. If the lines intersect at a point, then that point gives the unique solution of the two equations. In this case, the pair of equation is consistent. If the lines coincide, then there are infinitely many solutions, each point on the line being a solution. In this case, the pair of equations is dependent or consistent. If the lines are parallel, then the pair of equations has no solution. In this case, the pair of equations is inconsistent. Moving to exercise 3.1, question number 1. Aftab tell his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. The algebraic representation means you have to frame the given statement to equation. That is, you have to form two equations with two unknowns and you are given two conditions. To frame the equation, if you are following the steps, it will be easy to form the equation. That is, the first step, you have to read and reread the statement of the problem and identify the unknown quantities. Here the unknown quantities means age of Aftab and his daughter. Then represent the unknown quantity by letters of English alphabet. Generally we are taking X and Y. Then according to the given condition of the problem, form two equations involving the required two unknown quantities. So the first step is we have to frame the equation. For that you have to take, let the present age of Aftab as X years, age of Aftab's daughter as Y years. Then first condition is given, 7 years ago the age of Aftab's daughter will be Y minus 7 and age of Aftab will be X minus 7 years. Then it is given that 7 years ago, age of Aftab equal to 7 times of age of Aftab's daughter. That is, x minus 7 equal to 7 times age of Aftab daughter, that is y minus 7. By simplifying, you will get x minus 7 equal to 7y minus 49, that is x minus 7y equal to minus 42. You number the equation as 1. Then to get the second equation, the second condition is given 3 years later. Age of Aftab's daughter will be y plus 3. Age of Aftab, that is x plus 3. Then according to the second condition, age of Aftab equal to 3 times age of Aftab's daughter. That is x plus 3 equal to 3 multiplied by y plus 3. Simplifying the equation, you will get x plus 3 equal to 3y plus 9. That is x minus 3y equal to 6. You number the equation as 2. For graphical representation, we have to find the 3 solutions for each equation. Therefore, from equation 1 we have x equal to minus 42 plus 7y. You can take any values for y and get the value of x. So, when y equal to 5, x equal to minus 42 plus 7 multiplied by 5, that is minus 42 plus 35, that is minus 7. When y equal to 6, x equal to minus 42 plus 7 multiplied by 6, that is 0. When y equal to 7, x equal to minus 42 plus 7 multiplied by 7, that is 49. So you will have minus 42 plus 49, that is 7. Now you have to represent the values of y and its corresponding value of x in the tabular column. When you are drawing the table, please don't forget to write the values of x and its corresponding value of y. We have taken y equal to 5. So y is 5, then its corresponding value of x is minus 7. Y equal to 6, then x equal to 0. Y equal to 7, then x equal to 7. Same way, from equation 2 we have x equal to 6 plus 3y. You have to substitute values of y and get the value of x. When y equal to 0, then x equal to 6 plus 3 multiplied by 0, that is 6. You can take any values for y and get the corresponding value of x. Y equal to minus 1, then x equal to 6 plus 3 multiplied by minus 1 equal to 3. When y equal to minus 2, then x equal to 6 plus 3 multiplied by minus 2, that is 6 plus minus 6, that is 0. Now you represent the values of y and the corresponding values of x in the tabular column. So you will have the coordinates xy as 6, 0, 3 minus 1 and 0 minus 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, you have got the 3 solutions each. Now you represent the equations in the graph. For that, you have to draw the x and y axis. Intersecting point you have to mark it as 0. Then from equation 1, we have 3 solutions, that is minus 7, 5, 0, 6 and 7, 7. Plot the 3 points and join it. You will get a straight line. A linear equation in 2 variables always represent by a straight line. Now from the second equation, you are getting the 3 solutions and please plot the points. You will get 6, 0, 3 minus 1, and 0 minus 2. Join the 3 points, you will get the other line and write the equation of the line, that is x minus 3y equal to 6. Don't forget to write the equation on the line formed. Moving to question number 3, the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. Represent the situation algebraically and geometrically. For the algebraic representation of the given situation, first you go through the question and find out which are the two unknown quantities given. Here in the question, the two unknown quantities are cost of apple and cost of grapes. Now you have to frame two equations. For that, two conditions are given. The first condition is cost of 2 kg of apple and 1 kg of grapes, that is rupees 160, and cost of 4 kg of apple and 2 kg of grape is given rupees 300. So you can represent the situation algebraically by taking let cost of 1 kg of apple equal to x and cost of 1 kg grapes equal to rupees y. Then according to the question we have, from the first condition you will get the first equation, that is 2x plus y equal to 160. You number the equation as 1, and from the second condition you will get the second equation, that is 4x plus 2y equal to 300. Now you have represent the situation algebraically. Now the next is you have to represent the two equations geometrically or graphically. For geometrical representation, from equation 1 we have y equal to minus 2x plus 160. You have to get three solutions for each equation. You can take any values for x and get the corresponding value of y. So when x equal to 50, y equal to minus 2 multiplied by 50 plus 160 equal to 60. When x equal to 20, y equal to minus 2 multiplied by 20 plus 160, that is 120. And when x equal to 45, y equal to minus 2 multiplied by 45 plus 160, that is 70. You can represent the values of x and y in the tabular column. So you will get the corresponding coordinates of x, y as 50, 60, 20, 120 and 45, 70. Same way, from equation 2 we have y equal to 300 minus 4x upon 2. Now you can substitute values for x and get the corresponding value of y. When x equal to 50, y equal to 300 minus 4 multiplied by 50 upon 2, that is 100 upon 2 equal to 50. When x equal to 30, y equal to 300 minus 4 multiplied by 30 upon 2, that is 180 upon 2, you will get the answer as 90. When x equal to 70, y equal to 300 minus 4 multiplied by 70 upon 2, that is 20 upon 2, that is 10. Now you can represent the values of x and its corresponding value of y in the tabular column. So you will get the three coordinates as 50, 50, 30, 90, 70, 10. So you got three solutions each for equation 1 and 2. Now you can represent the two equations in the same graph paper. So for representing the equation in the graph, the first step is you have to take the graph paper, draw the x dash the axis, y dash, mark the intersecting point as O. When the values of x and y are bigger numbers, select a suitable scale. So here on the x and y axis, I have taken 1 centimeter as 10 units. So write the scale on the right side of the graph paper. Now from equation 1, you get the three solutions, that is 50, 50, 45, 90 and 20, 120. So plot the points and join them, you are getting a line. And linear equation in two variables always represent by a line. So draw the line and write the equation on the line. Same way from equation 2 we got three solutions. You have to mark the three solutions, then join them. Again you are getting another straight line and write the equation on the line, that is 4x plus 2y equal to 300. You can see that the two lines are parallel to each other. So graphical representation of the given situation is over. Moving to homework, in exercise 3.1, question number 1 and 3 we have discussed in the class, that you have to write it in the notebook, and the graphs you have to draw it in the graph book. Question number 2 is homework. Please do the homework. Thank you.